Hey everybody, it's me, LisaT, coming at you with some positive energy, lighting up your life with Lisa. Reading The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beattie. So we are reading May 23rd, Enjoyment. Enjoyment. I just did this meditation with Alicia Keys and Deepak Chopra. And it was about divine healing and joy. It's finding the joy. They were talking about the balance of like masculine versus feminine energies, and in this time right now, we need to really delve into the feminine energies to bring back the joy. So it's perfect that we're now reading about enjoyment. We're in joy. Meant to be enjoyment. Meant to be enjoyment. Oh, Lisa's play on words. Okay, May 23rd, enjoyment. Life is not to be endured. Endured, meaning like, right? We're not, it shouldn't be like, okay, just gotta make it through today, gotta just like get through this, just gotta like, survive instead of thrive. And life is not meant to be that way. Yes, we go through moments of survival, but in the grand scheme of things, we gotta make it through those survival moments, learn from them so that we can inevitably live in enjoyment, meant to be enjoyed. Life is not meant to be endured. Life is to be enjoyed and embraced. The belief that we must square our shoulders and get through a meager, deprived existence for far off rewards in heaven is a codependent belief. So you have a codependency belief if you think, okay, I just gotta like man up, woman up. I just gotta woman up and make it, just make it through this existence. Because to get my rewards in heaven, or to get my rewards down the road, or this is all a means to an end. This is a means to an end. We miss the journey if we're on if everything we're doing is a means to the end. I'm not doing these videos with you because I'm going to get this thing when I'm done. I used to do things that way, looking for doing it as a means to an end. Okay, I'm going to do this so this happens. I'm going to do this for this outcome. Because as soon as we say, there we go, I think this is it. Because as soon as we say I'm going to do it for that thing, then it's codependent. It's that the motivation behind it to get to that thing then becomes codependent, because we're not doing it just to enjoy doing what we're doing right now. It's always a means to an end. If we live in doing things as a means to an end, we're doing something codependent. And so yeah, we got to scratch that, and we got to do this for the joy of doing it. We got to do this because it's making me feel good now, and then we leave the outcome up to the universe, up to heaven, up to God, up to the natural unfolding, up to outside forces that are bigger than us. Yeah, makes sense. I hope so. Okay, so the belief that we must square our shoulders and get through a meager, deprived existence for far off rewards in heaven is a codependent belief. Yes. Most of us still have times when life will be stressful and challenge our endurance skills. So yes, there's going to be times when we're going to get challenged, and when there's going to be some stressful stuff. That's part of the life, okay? But in recovery, we're learning to live, to enjoy our life, and handle situations as they come. Just handle it as they come. Whatever comes today, I'll be able to deal with it. As soon as my head gets into like 5 years from now, do I want to a year from now, do I want to be in a relationship, and what does that look like? Am I going to have to move, and I'm going to have to, what about my job? As soon as I get into that, like, far off future thinking, even if that's like 3 weeks from now, or even if that's 2 days from now, that's far off thinking. As soon as I get into that, and I'm not going to be able to like maneuver through today and navigate today well, because my head's somewhere in the future, which doesn't even exist. That's only in my imagination. It's all only in my head. We have no idea what the future entails. So we got to enjoy our life now and handle situations as they come. Cross those other bridges as you get to them, as we like to say, right? So yes, most of us still have times when life will be stressful and challenge our endurance skills. But in recovery, we're learning to live, to enjoy life, and handle situations as they come. Take it as it comes. We can all handle that. We can all handle what happens today. So our survival skills have served us well, like I talked about just there earlier, right? The survival. Yes, there's going to be moments when we do have to go into survival, but there's skills we learn in those moments, and that's what we take into today. We don't take the survival mechanism of constantly just having to survive. We want to thrive. So not survive, but thrive. So our survival skills have served us well. They have gotten us through difficult times as children and as adults. Our ability to freeze feelings, deny problems, deprive ourselves, and cope with stress has helped us get where we are today. So those times, as a kid, maybe we couldn't express that anger. We didn't have the coping skills. We didn't have the capacity to do those things. We didn't have, we froze feelings, and we did not, we might have had to deny stuff in the past, like maybe you were getting abused, maybe you were getting manipulated by parents, or maybe you were getting, taught about perfectionism, or maybe, I don't know, who knows, whatever things you faced, in those moments you dealt with it as you can. But now as adults that are looking at our stuff, that are taking responsibility for ourselves, our feelings, our actions, our behaviors, our thoughts, we're all taking responsibility for that now, and that's how we're going to move forward in a healthier way and finally deal with all that stuff in a healthier way. So our ability to freeze feelings, deny problems, deprive ourselves, and cope with stress has helped us get where we are today. But we're safe now. We're learning to do more than survive. We can let go of unhealthy survival behaviors. We can let go of those. We're learning new, better ways to protect and care for ourselves. We're learning how to really grow up. Like at 45 years old, I keep talking about 45. I missed 44. As soon as I turned 44, I'm like, gonna be 45 soon. I'm missing 44. I've only got 4 more months or something, 3 more months before I'm 45. So I'm not 45 yet. So 44-year-old. So yeah, where was I? We can let go of unhealthy survival behaviors. We're learning new, better ways to protect and care for ourselves. Oh yeah, so that I'm learning how to really grow up internally at 44 years old. We're free to feel our feelings. We're free to feel our feelings, identify and solve problems, and give ourselves the best. We are free to feel our feelings, feel them as they come. I talked a couple of videos earlier about, feel that anger, let it out. That doesn't mean attack somebody, especially whoever's causing whatever situation or person, place, or thing that's causing the anger. Please don't take it out to that person or to that place or to that thing. We need to express the anger in a healthy way. I use a punching bag. You can go back a bunch of videos and you see me in my punching bag. You can yell and scream into a pillow. You can do writing. You can, you can exercise. Some way to let it out. So we need to feel that anger. Feel these feelings. Feel the sadness. We don't take it out on people, though. We do it now in a healthy way because we're adults. And so... we got to feel those feelings and then identify and solve problems and give ourselves the best. It's up to us to give ourselves the best. No one else's responsibility. We're free to open up, and come alive. We're free to open up and come alive. I like to talk about this in massage therapy too. A muscle, it wants to move this way and that way. The reason things get stiff is because we do this. That's on a computer, or maybe we're at a cashier all day, or maybe you're like me and you're over a table all day. Or you do some sort of construction that's in and out and in and out. You're doing that same thing over and over. Muscles want to go this way and that way and this way and that way. They want to live their full life. And that's like us as we learn to feel the anger, feel the sadness, feel the grief, also feel the joy and the happiness. Then we start to live our full life. I believe that life is an emotional journey. It's all about the emotion. Even time is an emotion. Oh, I gotta get there. That's the emotion. Or, yay, we're here in time. A time is an emotion, I even think. So life is an emotional journey, and we need to feel all of it, the whole spectrum of it. And then we get to come alive. So I think that's what it's saying there for me, anyway. So we're free to feel our feelings, identify and solve problems, and give ourselves the best. We're free to open up and come alive. Here's your prayer. Today, I will let go of my unhealthy endurance and survival skills. Let go of those survival skills. Survival skills are based on fear too, I think, right? Today I will let go of my unhealthy endurance and survival skills. I will choose a new mode of living, one that allows me to be alive and enjoy the adventure. Go out and enjoy the adventure of your life today. Thanks for watching. I love you all.